Closing is always easy when you're in Cardone U. We role play with Grant Cardone's team. They know just what to do. They're always there to support us. We couldn't ask for more. On our way in the right direction, we found what we're looking for. In FLC, in FLC. Closing is better with appointment setters. You'd better believe we're not a team but a family. We work together in harmony. We are devoted, and that you can quote me in FLC. We welcome the newbies gladly. We know there's so much to learn. We've got your back for a lifetime. There's no need for concern. Just look at the world around you. There's deals to close everywhere. And if you face an objection, what would Jabari say? In FLC, in FLC, objections are easy. If you don't believe me, I have to agree. We can role play at any time. To disagree, that is a crime. We're practicing to get the cha-chings in FLC. In FLC. Since we started training, our leads ain't complaining. They're so happy. Da, 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 da. We get to role play with Big Brother Dave. We've got Coach Sean, the best coach ever born in FLC. All of our closers, they keep their composure. 10x is the goal. Uncle G, well, he knows. We've got the spirit, and you've got to hear it. We're FLC.
Hoo-ha, hoo! Hello, hello. Welcome to another Hangout in the Smile Group with Misty, Josie, and we've got a really special guest, another one of the FLC team. Shmita is here. Let's go, Spider-Woman. Our very own Spider-Woman is here. I'm so excited. Today's topic is, how are you ending your year? So we're coming to the end of the year. We're in December now, and we want to make sure that everyone has a really strong mindset and view on how they can end this year so powerfully to set yourself up for this next year coming. This is the time of the year that most people will lay off, take a break, take the back seat. But we're not like that. This is where we go in harder. So yeah, let's get right into it. Ladies, wait, first Shmita, people know who you are. You are an OG, you're a legend in the community, but introduce yourself for anyone that's new.
Thank you so much. So this is my second time, and I feel like a celebrity because, of course, by this time you all know that FLC Hangout is our very own personal show broadcast of the insiders, and Misty and Josie are our very own celebrities. So, and when Misty asked me the first time, I was flying over hills, and now I am up above the clouds because I just feel like, who, a celebrity. So thank you so much for calling. And I am, of course, the branding partner of FLC. I used to be a student of Chibaria's, but now I'm working with her. So this is by itself one of the greatest achievements of my life.
Let's go.
Having you all, getting to know you all, and our family and team is expanding. So it's a repetitive gain for being in this team. We get to have amazing people periodically. And that's, yes.
Yes, so exciting. Thank you so much. I'm so excited you're here. Amazing. Okay, let's get straight into the topic because it is such a powerful topic. Yeah, Misty, I was going to say, go ahead.
1 minute before we jump into the topic, let's give a big shout out to Chibaria, Seb, and Amaury, who are also part of the big core FLC family, and they're watching. We love you guys. Love to have you guys on. So if you want to get a tickle and just jump in. The link in the family group chat, you can jump in. We would love to have you guys and have you guys kind of give your input and add to the power of this topic.
And by the way, that intro song sung by Seb himself. So let's go big ha hoo ha hoo ha hoo. I inverted it. Amazing. Okay, let's get straight into it then. What are you guys doing to end the year off, and why is it so powerful to really push on the gas now instead of lay off a little bit? What are your opinions?
So I have a ritual since 2019. That is, I write since 2019 February, I write down my gratitudes for every day. So every 6 months and in every end of the year, I go through my journal and find out the highlights. So this year, of course, my there are millions of things that I have to be grateful for. Given there was a pandemic and there have been post recession, and I am still here supporting family. My Mowgli is still here, and we are all in good health. That's a major gratitude for me, for my family, and for every one of us. But there's also one more thing that I do, that's to reflect on my past year. And you all know, because we have our daily meetings and our sharing. So everything that goes through my mind, or everything that goes through in our lives, we all are pretty much familiar. One thing that is major reflection for me is my communication skills. So I am ending this year with gratitude and to setting up a plan of how I can make things better for the next year. And that is through a thorough reflection on my end, because we all have rooms to improve, all of us. And once we point out every details of whatever you are going through hard times, just write them down, because after a while you can see the pattern. Sometimes it's people around us, sometimes it's the situations that we get caught up in, sometimes it's just us. We need to get better ourselves. That's how. So yeah, this is my favorite part of the year.
Love that.
That's so awesome. I think that you're right, Shushmita. We should be writing down our gratitudes every single day and really not just take stock at the end of the year, but every day throughout the year. We need to make sure that we're grateful, we're doing our best, giving our best to not only everybody else, but to ourselves as well. And for me, this topic is really important because I've been, you know, how we're all doing Cardone training and we're all learning and growing and in business and doing better. But somebody on Cardone's team said something, and it sticks with me so much. And I think about this, I've been thinking about this nonstop since I heard it. It just kind of hit me. And it's like, however you end your year is how you begin the next year. So if you want to begin the next year and have a powerful next year, you need to end this year on a very massively powerful note, right? Because what you're doing is setting yourself up for next year, not only topping what you did this year, but having a more powerful year because you've got that momentum going and you're like, okay, this is how I'm going to start the year in a really massive, powerful way. How can I, throughout the year, 10x that? How can I make that go even higher and better? Right? So that's what I keep thinking about. It's like, okay, so this year didn't go very well for me. In fact, excuse my expression, it sucked. It really did. And I think it has. The past 2-3 years have sucked for everybody. So how can we change that? Are we going to change that? Or are we going to keep settling for allowing this crap to keep going? I don't know about you guys, but I deserve better. And it's time I had better. And it's time I gave myself better. So I want to end this year on a very powerful high note. So, like the sign back there says, I don't know which one it is, one of those two, and we've talked about before, I'm going to do what other people won't so I can do later what other people can't. And this before I let you guys say anything else, because it's not like I want to just be the only one talking, but when Shabaria tells you, like, because we're on the FLC challenge, right? It's just going to start tomorrow. We've had 2 days the pre-training, which has been absolutely phenomenal, and I'm so excited for this next week. But like Shabaria says, and even you've heard Seb say it too, how you do anything is how you do everything. So how you show up is how you're going to show up later. How you're showing up now, if you're like me and you're a procrastinator, if you're procrastinating now, that's what you're going to do later. Quit planning on doing things, which is kind of hard because I'm thinking, okay, this is my plan. This is what I'm going to do. And what Shabaria has made me realize, plans are all fantastic, but what counts is the action. And I haven't been taking enough action. And I like to think I'm an action taker, but I haven't taken enough action. So you know what? That's done. That's over. I'm going for it. No more fear. No more. I'm just going to, like, I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. I'm going to jump off the cliff and know and have that faith. My parachute's going to open.
Jump into success.
Yes. So
yeah,
you guys go ahead.
Absolutely. No, that was so powerful. And it's so true because I saw a quote yesterday. I'm not sure where, but January 1st, when most people decide, okay, that's when I'll actually start taking it seriously. That could be day 1 or the start of week 5 right now. And it's up to you to make that decision to go for it now. Like Shabaria says, when is now a good time? Sure, you can do what everyone else is doing and wait till January 1st. You could do that. But what is going to separate you from everyone else and this 10x higher person you want to be is making the commitment and making the decision to change now. I had another quote that I completely forgot now. I was like, remember, and now I've forgotten. But anyone watching, either live or the replay, just comment below what you're going to do this month to take yourself to the next step. Like Misty said, that we have the challenge starting Monday, so starting tomorrow, which is so exciting. If you haven't signed up for it yet, the link is actually on the little banner below. So sign up, join a family. It's going to be so much fun. And this can be your commitment. Doing the challenge is an amazing way to step up the game before the end of the year. So decide who you want to be next year and be that person now. That's what I have to say.
Absolutely. And you guys, if you guys don't know, and we've done, Shishmita was on before, and it was such a powerful, beautiful video and live. You guys have got to go back and watch it. She is our branding queen, and she is the one that handles all the branding for everybody in the company. And you know, Shishmita is, I don't know, she gets me tongue tied because she's so freaking amazing. And I love her so much. But she's, you know, like I said, she's the branding queen. And she is the one that when you come in and if you're wanting to do something, she helps bring your vision to life and makes it, you know, she takes what you envisioned and what you explained to her, and she brings it to life, and she helps you put it out there in a way that is so impactful and so powerful. Use her. Get in here, use her abilities, and make your December just, I can't express how explosive I want you to do this, because it's so you can make your next year so much more powerful when you explode in December, because all that, you know, it's like that ripple effect when you watch a drop of water hit the lake, all that ripple effects, right? Well, it's the same thing. If you're exploding a bomb, you still have that ripple effect, and it's going to go into next year. So really explode. You contact Shushmita, get in on the FLC challenge, and just explode. We're here. This is what we're here for, to help you guys take everything you're doing, everything you've wanted to do, all your hopes, your dreams, and help you massively not just reach them, but, excuse the expression, I'm going to cuss, kick their ass. Just kick ass. Just get out, get in there and do it. And I sound like I'm preaching. I'm sorry. It's like,
No, but it's so true. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. So yeah, like Misty said, message Sushmita. If you have a image right now, you have a vision, and I'm saying this because I know this is exactly how I felt. I had this vision. I was like, but I can't do that myself. Like I can't do that. Sushmita can. So yeah, like she said, I also had a question for Sushmita and Misty, like both of you. What would you say to anyone right now who is thinking they want to get their business out there, they want to start, but they're laying off. They're thinking, oh, like I'll do it in the future when I know more, or I'll start January 1st. What would you say to encourage people that now is the time?
I can, I'm well. I can share my experience, and you, Misty and Josie, you two know that one thing I can do very well is be brutally honest about the whole process. My first brutal honesty is my life started changing after uh, the 2018 challenge, FLC challenge that I had done. That was the first time I realized that all my life I believed some lessons that were so much manipulated throughout centuries, and I have been growing up believing them. The first thing was breaking down that. The second thing was to understand what I dream of, actually I can get. The only thing is the steps in between. So I know each one of you, so far, I have never had this experience that someone attended the challenge and then said, "Ah, I don't like it." It never happened in my case. But there are people who are living in the surrounding where it seems hard to break through the shell. For me, I was from Bangladesh. So at one point, it felt like maybe I cannot do because I'm from Bangladesh. But guess what? I am here today. How did this happen? There was no miracle. There was no magic. There was no avatar coming to rescue me. No. Take one step at a time. However, you can do, how much you can do, make an assessment. The second thing is reach out to the right people. All of us here in this entire community, I'm just not just saying Chibaria, Seb, Misty, Josie, only us, we are the avatars. No. Reach out to anyone in this community whom you find active and taking actions and is actually willing to help you. So that's the first thing you do. Second, take a chance. Some chances are really difficult. Trust me, it is. I felt like I cannot do this. But you take one step and leave the rest to us. Like when you are in a relationship, you don't, at the very beginning, it feels all flashy. And when you like someone, it feels like, oh my God, I want to be with that person for the rest of my life. But what happens is you make one step and see if the other person takes any steps towards you. Now, you are making all the investments, all the moves, you are taking all the initiatives, and the other person doesn't respond. Then it's a flatliner. Like at one point, you just give up or it doesn't work. But in this case, Same way, you just try and see what happens. You reach out, take one step. If you can take uh, like a massive step where you know that your life can change tomorrow, yet you may be feeling fear, like, I'm not sure. Am I going to do this? Isn't it too much? Okay, I am not against, I said, I am brutally honest. I am not against judging and analyzing. But the thing is, are you analyzing to get away from this, or are you analyzing to take the risk? You can make calculative risks. I don't mind. But the thing is, are you making anything? Are you taking any steps? Then you can write down however works for you, even if you want to calculate the risks, the complaints, and the negativities, write down. But write down the positivity as well. If one relationship didn't work for me, I will write down that, yeah, this didn't work for me. On the other hand, there are many, many other relationships that worked out for me. Am I writing down all those? Only then, when you have all cards on the table, then you can make the right call. In this case, since the challenge is starting from tomorrow, take your pen and paper, write down every word that comes out of Tibaria's mouth, and then you make your assessment. The next step, you reach out to the leaders. If you think this leader doesn't feel right, go to another leader. If you think nothing is working, send a message to Tibaria, like, I think no leader is working for me. And let her decide. Let us all work, because it's not that we never receive complaints. We do. It's not like we never have any bad experiences. We do. But the thing is, if you are not honest with yourself, no one is going to help you. No one can help you. So, what I am suggesting you to be brutally honest. And I am very confident. And I can say this with confidence because it worked for me. Also, I want to give a disclaimer, and I know you all will agree with this. Don't expect your life to change in 24 hours. There is a curve. Like at the first, you begin. When all the beliefs break down and you start that adrenaline rush, it's like rocket, you will fly over the moon. But then comes the hard work. That is dreading. When even we hear about it, we are like, oh my God, that's too much for one human being. But guess what? You won't be doing it alone. The entire team, our job is to work for you. We are not only doing this for us, none of us would have been in business if we were only doing our stuff. It doesn't work like that. So the whole team will be working. And then you will find your partners who are working either in the same business or for the same audience or doing the same thing, believe in the same thing like you do. So you find your ideal business soulmate, and then you start going. And then there will be carbs. It's not like, oh my God, you start your business, you make $1 billion in 24 hours. It doesn't work like that. Maybe for some, but not that I know. So, yeah, there will be hard work, there will be challenges. Some of your efforts will work, some of your efforts won't work. So, what do? You give up, like, oh my God, you guys are liars. No, we never say each one of your effort will work, but each one of your effort does count. Not now, but you take a timeline in 3 months, just give it all and see what happens. In the next 3 months, assess and take the winning chunk, apply, keep applying, and then take another 3 months and break your year in quarters. You will see the magic. Trust me, like, there is no disclaimer, there will be magic if you know how to apply the sprinkles, the elements, and the spices. Then there will be magic. Yeah. But the thing is, be brutally honest. And that's why this is my favorite part of the year where I reflect back. And trust me, I find many of the times when it was me holding myself back, it was me. Maybe I could have done something differently. And I even share with Misty, Josie, in our internal daily meeting and our sharing. I often share like what are the feedbacks that I had and how I get emotional and how I shouldn't have done it this way. But guess what? Because I am honest, I can improve because everyone is helping me with their experiences, with the lessons that they have gone through, Misty, Josie, Seb, everyone, like, yeah, this helped me. Try this and read this book. And that's why I can improve. And this year, I know how I'm going to work on myself next year and how I'm going to plan my finances next year because I know where I fell back. So since the challenge is starting from tomorrow, I can tell you these 7 days will get you high, like literally high. It will seem delusional, like where have I been living? Is it even real? But prepare for the hard work and take the next action. And
Mm.
we all know when you get very high, like you had 3, 4 cups of coffee, then you are unstoppable, and then you just crash down. When it's okay if you feel like crashing down, but know what you will do when you wake up. Don't stop. Take any chance, absolutely anything you feel like. If you have queries, ask. Don't hold back. So
Mm.
that's all cards on the table. I have been brutally honest. Now it's Misty's turn to have some sweeteners over what I said.
That
I
was
I
so
don't
powerful.
think I don't think we need to sweeten that. I think you are pretty powerful and amazing on your own. I do have one question. In order for you to start your changing of your finances and the things you had talked about, are you waiting till next year or have you already put in motion those things now so it becomes even stronger next year? It's already in play.
Of course, for me, it was, I think, 6 months ago when we went through the Cardone University training of how to manage your finances. And trust me, I do this like a ritual every month. So for those of you who are waiting for the next year, start like tomorrow when Chibaria, when in the challenge, click on the link everywhere. Whoever is saying whatever, click and join. Take your pen and paper and write down everything. Like so far, you have been making $50. You have been spending $50. You have been saving $10. How did it work for you? Now, I'm not saying that your thing was wrong. For those of you who are watching, I am not saying that was wrong, but was it efficient? Through these 7 days, you will know what is the efficient journey. Now, I can say that start with proper guidance. That's more important. You will see such ads every day. Even people scam, like you invest $5, it will be $5,000 in 24 hours. It doesn't, like, nobody wants your $50 and make it $5 million. Nobody wants it. Have a mentor's guidance. It works for us, all of us who are here now. We all started 6 months ago. So your chance, probably, if you haven't already, so for past 6 months, we have been working on helping people getting their finances right. So your time is now. Whatever your personality type is, if you like jump in tomorrow. If you want to analyze from tomorrow, but be brutally honest and then take the action. So what you said, Misty, for us, it started 6 months ago. So for past 6 months, we have been doing the promo cycles and everything to people who already have taken action. But I don't want to be harsh on this because I have been there where it seemed I cannot do this. Maybe it's not for me. And sometimes, yeah, when you say that if you want to change yourself, you take action. I know many of you who may be having challenges, but talk to your leader, talk to anyone, and they can help you how you can assess and how you can move forward. Because if you are carrying all the burden on your shoulders, you are getting nowhere. Trust me. Share your burden with your leaders. I'm not a leader now, but yeah, share anyone, pick anyone. Just tell them what you are going through. It is our job. Like in FLC, this is our job to help people get through that. So at least prepare now. That what I'll say. And throughout this challenge, even if you have a minute chance, like cent of opportunity, grab it. Trust me, grab it. Don't let it go. Anyhow you can, just grab
Yes, like Shujamita
Wow.
says, it's not going to be an easy journey, But the hardest, and you'll hear Shabaria say it, the hardest part is getting started. And I don't remember the exact statistics. I think you might. I don't know if you will, Josie, or not, but I believe it's most businesses in, I don't remember the exact number. Is it 90% or something of businesses who start fail within the first or close within the first 2 years? Is it 2 years? And yeah.
48%.
No, 48%. Okay, because I was aiming higher. But anyway, and that's not because they didn't get out there and get started. It was because they didn't follow through with everything that needed to be done. They expected the instant success, and that's not how business works. You have to get in there, get your hands dirty, and work hard and keep doing the right things, doing whatever good it takes to get to that success. And it's going to take a while. We don't, if you want to build a good, solid house, you have to have a really good, solid foundation. When's the best time to start your solid foundation? It's now. Not tomorrow, not next year, not January 1st. God forbid. It's now. You need to start laying the foundation. Even if those steps are small, it counts. If you're in one of those countries where you just don't have the finances to do something, and you want to grow a business and get started on something, get on this challenge. Get on this challenge. It's going to not only inspire you and motivate you and give you some knowledge on how to do that, on how to get started and how to kind of get things going. It's going to give you that the ideas and the I don't want to say inspiration, but it's going to give you that what you need to be able to find the resources in order to be able to do something. So you're not, because how Shabaria says, it's not the lack of resources, the lack of resourcefulness. In this, we not only show you how to be resourceful to get those funds, but we also show you how to be resourceful in getting everything started, creating that solid foundation, and really impacting everything. And getting you solidified in knowing I'm doing what's right for not only me, but my family and our future. And I'm setting this up so when my business is up and going, it's solid. It's really solid. It's what's right. You're doing everything the right way to set yourself up for that financial freedom, living the life of your dreams. But you got to start now. So it's just, I know we sound like one big infomercial, don't we?
No, but it's so true. It's so true. And I just love what you guys said. And like Shishmita says, you're not alone. First of all, you are not alone. We are here for you. Anyone in the FLC core team or anyone that you connect with in the Smile group, you are not alone. Like, we're a big family. You are part of the family. You're not escaping. We got you, whether you like it or not. But like you guys said as well, it's channeling Shishmita's energy. I'm going to be honest, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a week even. You will grow so much in a week, especially through the challenge.
And it is possible to make that income within the week. It's been done.
Of course. So it has been done, and you will grow, and you will, if you input, you will see the success from it. But you're not going to fully flourish to the 10x version you want to be. And that's just honest. It's no one thing that you do in business that is going to get you to that level. There are lots of little things you're doing every single day that is going to build that foundation and keep on building your skill set and building you as a person. So you just need to stick at it. And so we keep talking about starting now instead of waiting for January 1st. Let's use January 1st as an example. sure, it's completely okay to have that goal to, okay, start of next year, January 1st, I'm going to make that commitment. That is completely fine. But what you should start doing now is planning for that, putting in place what are you going to do? How long is that going to take you? Where are you going to do this? What resources are you going to use? Do that now so that January 1st, if that's when you want to start, you can go all in January 1st instead of using the first month of the year for what you could be doing this year. Get yourself ahead of the game, get yourself ahead of all the people who are going to wait and put it off and put it off. You're different. In FLC, we are different, and you got this. So, and we got you.
Yeah, I like that because what you can do this year, even if you're not going to actually start that thing right now, but if you're wanting to do some research or getting like your presence known on social media and you're like, okay, I'm going to start that next year. You want to start those things now, especially if you're going to, like I've had to do, is do everything organically. And what that is basically I'm doing everything free because I can't, if I really looked, I could probably come up with some kind of resources to really do something massive. But the thing is I want to, if I'm going to go into debt, I want debt that's going to really be good debt. And I know I'm going to be able to pay back. And with growing a business, I know that'll happen. However, in the position I'm in right now, because let's just put it this way. I'm in a position right now, there's no way I can get a loan from anyone. So what I'm doing is, because I'm in that position, I am still doing what I need to do to grow things. Doing it organically, which means being visible online. Okay, I don't wear makeup most of the time. It's not that I don't like makeup. I like makeup, but it messes up my face even worse than my face already is. My skin condition goes downhill like really fast. And when I wear makeup, you can see it. And then, okay, let's face it, makeup's really expensive. It used to be $50 for what I needed for makeup. Now it's up to like $100 and something. And I'm like, no. Instead of spending money on makeup, I would rather buy stuff for my house. I enjoy decorating my house, and I've gotten to where I really want to get back into cooking. I want the appliances and stuff to make really good cooking. Like I want to get back into Asian cooking. So I'd like to buy a really nice wok instead of spending the $100 and some on makeup. I'd rather buy a wok and I could feed everybody and we could all enjoy it, not just somebody looking at my face for a couple of hours. But that's my point, is so getting present on your social media platforms. A lot of people are like, oh, there's too much drama on social media. I don't like social media. Okay, I understand there's a lot of drama on social media, but it doesn't mean you have to be involved in that. It doesn't mean that social media is here solely for you to put your entire life out on the table and for everybody to see. If you're wanting to grow a business and do it organically, there are parts of the social media that are about that. That's what it's for. They're out there to grow, to empower, to support, and to love, not all this other drama. This other drama can stay on the dark side. We don't need that. You are the one picking and choosing what you're accepting into your life. And if you're going to pick and choose to be on social media where all the drama is, maybe you need to start weeding out all of that. Going through your friends and like, hey, these people are just too much drama. I don't want them. It's not that you don't like them or don't want to be around, hang out with them right now. It's just, I can't deal with that. And that's not what I want my social media and my business to be about. You know what I mean? Maybe you can be friends with them off of social media and just be like, look, I love you guys, but I'm trying to build something really amazing here. I need to keep this drama out of that. Mm-hmm. That's got to be someplace else. I can't deal with that. Mm-hmm. So, and like I've said, I've posted in a few videos about this lately, and I don't know if you guys hear it, but I've heard a lot more lately. Social media is not for me. It's too much. I can't go live. I can't do this. It's just not for me. I'm not for that. Or it's they're worried about I've had a few people who have had businesses and they're really struggling and they're like, people just don't trust me. They think this is a scam. And then you go on their social media page and you see it, their page, and there's no picture of who this person is. Now, I adore the fact that you are marketing or showing, what you do. But if the person doesn't see who you are as a person, they don't see your picture, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to click and follow you. They're not going to believe you because they will buy or buy into people they know, they like, and they trust. And if they can't see you, they don't know who you are. Therefore, they can't like you and they will not trust you. You have to be visible. And Shabaria says this all the time. No lippy, no trimmy, just go live. And Grant Cardone says, go out there and make 1,000 really bad videos. Because what it does is it builds that trust. It shows that you're authentic. Hey, I'm here. This is me. I am no holds barred. That I'm not hiding anything. I'm authentic. Trust me. Right? And it takes how many times? How many times does it take, Josie, before somebody will buy from you?
It takes 5 no's or 5 to 12 contacts.
Right? Go ahead, Sushmita. Jump in anytime, Sushmita. Cut us off, girl.
I want to share a trick that I have learned this year. I want to say this year that I want to share with you. One thing that holds us like this, I remember this from the 5 no's. I'm not exactly direct no's because that I had, I think 50 to 60. So I am not an ideal person for that, but I'm an ideal person for being brutally honest. And let me have a brutally honest lesson for you.
We
So
love you
any,
for it.
and if you are, I was, we are often afraid of making a mistake, taking the wrong move. And sometimes it is, in relationships, we always, especially ladies, us, we want to know if the person is right for me because women are more into having long-term committed relationships. And then when it doesn't work, your heart breaks, our heart breaks, and that's a disaster, hell in itself. That's why eventually what happens is we are scared even to think about that, even to take one more person into consideration because I don't want to go through that again. So it happens in business as well. You all know this is something I brag about. This is my 3rd attempt. The first 2 I lost miserably. And that's why this time in 2008, when there was like I wanted to get into FLC, I wanted to quit million times because I don't want to go through that again. That financial loss, health loss, and the heartbreak. I don't want to go through that again. But this time it worked. So the thing is, business is a big thing. But this when you are from tomorrow's challenge, you will get one bit, like one dose every day that will just break you apart from your old shell and get you to this new mental state. That's just a new beginning. Let's just say you will be reborn. Yet, it may be scary to take a new step that you are not familiar with. And let's say, none of your surrounding, none of your family members, because we all know some families, some relationships are very supportive and some are not. So, if you are scared of making a mistake, then it is soul crushing. It holds us back. So, what trick I want to tell you is that anytime you want to do something new, make sure you make 10 attempts. Like for me, you can adjust the number to your lucky numbers or stars or past experience. I don't care. But 10 attempts you need to take. and know that these 10 attempts may be all wrong, maybe some right, some wrong, but up to 10, you will not judge, you will not question, you will just get in. And when after that 10, you can judge like these 5 went right, how and why? These 5 went wrong, how and why? In FLC, this will go right in so many ways. Even if you don't get to the ultimate spot just now, you will get there. Even not right now, just take a number into consideration like next 1 year, 2023, I will invest here and see what happens. Trust me, there will be more benefits than you can imagine. The thing is, you take small doses. You know how Socrates, I think it was Socrates, who no, not Socrates. There was a king, I don't remember the name right now, who used to every day take small dosage of hemlock, so his enemies cannot kill him with hemlock. So when he was actually imprisoned and he had death by hemlock punishment, he wouldn't die because he was already hemlock immune. I don't remember the name. So it's like that. If you take small steps and at one point, it doesn't even matter, you will be immune to so many things. Like you will be immune like a superpower force. It worked for me, and when it doesn't work, it hurts. I am not saying like there will be a shield around you and everything will be reflecting. No, it will hurt. Before 10 attempts, don't look back, don't judge, just close your eyes, close your ears, and just do. Keep doing, keep doing. After 10, there is no chance 10 of your attempts will be wrong unless you are trying it with the same person or same business or the same thing. There is no chance that 10 will be wrong back to back. But only then you can make an assessment. If it is you, then yeah, maybe you need to do something differently. If it is various, then take another 10. But the heartbreak that you fear will not be there. And 2022, trust me, there were ups and downs for me. And some attempts, I just realized that maybe I will take that thing off my table and invest all my energy and focus into this because I had 2 options. I tried and tested both options and all the opportunities that came my way. And when I know that I have solid ground here, here, and here, but this one I don't want to take any more chances with, then I can step back and choose what I want to do. You only have that when you have 100 options. And you have 100 options only when you have tried 100 options. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, for all of you who are here starting your challenge from tomorrow, be prepared to grab any chance. In any case, if you cannot, if you haven't reached out to every single leader, including Chibaria, then you haven't tried your best. This is one brutal truth I'm telling you. And yes, take time, take some time, have what do you say, a countdown, like a timer, like before 3 months, I will not question, I will just give all in. And let me tell you, my business was my homework. It took me 6 months to prepare my business all out. It took me 6 months because it was my homework. So you decide, you can judge, you can uh, blame yourself, you can blame everyone, you can stop believing, whatever, but make sure you did all it takes. Be brutally honest with yourself. And by the end of this year, uh, yeah, this is the best way. Only then you can start from a clean slate. Otherwise, all these things you are carrying. That's what I want to say.
Wow.
That was
Oh
so
my God.
amazing. Wow.
That was so powerful. And
Yes.
sorry, did you? Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing. That's so, I was going to
Yeah.
say the same thing. So powerful and amazing. Wow.
Thank you so much, Jasmita. And that retaught me or I had my own mind. And it's so true. What I love, the saying I love, and I commented on one of Shabara's pre-trainings is you can't fail if it taught you a lesson. Yes, it might not have worked out how you exactly wanted it to, but did it teach you a lesson? Did it teach you, okay, maybe I need to do this instead of this. Maybe I need to change this little bit here. So if it didn't work out, you haven't failed. You got taught a lesson, like Jabara said, failures are little steps to success. So I love that. Thank you so much. And I had something else to say, and now I've completely forgotten it. But yeah, I know we're getting to the end of our time here, so I'll leave off with just give it your all. Try your best. It like Shashmita said, be brutally honest with yourself. It's okay to. We would rather you. I'm trying to think how I'm trying to say this. We would rather you give it your all, give absolutely everything you have, and set a time for yourself. Like she said, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Give everything and fail. Fail as much as you can. Fail fast, fail forward, fail often. That is so much better than kind of playing it safe and, oh, like I didn't fail, but like I didn't try. Would you rather not have these realizations, have these failures, which are learnings, and know that you gave it your all, you did your best, rather than play halfway and only succeed halfway? The choice is yours.
I love that. So, yes, I kind of want to go off of what Shushmita was talking about too. And it's like, or what we talked about earlier. Reach out to one of us, anybody in the FLC family or the Smile group. It's a worldwide family. And when we say family, we mean family. We're here to love and support you. And it's not just for now and for a little while. Like Jabaria says, when we say for FLC family for life, we mean for life. We've got your back. Quit trying to do things on your own. Let us love you. Let us support you. Come on. We can't help you and make sure that everything is going well if we don't know what's going on. Quit doing
Help
it on
us
your
help
own.
you.
Yes. Hello. We love you. It's what we're here for. But I kind of want to leave off on these two thoughts. And I keep coming back to them because this year, these are the two biggest lessons for me that have kind of just smacked me upside the head. And every time I wrote them on my mirror in my bathroom, and every time I look at my bathroom mirror, it smacks me in the face again, which is 6 months of super intense focus puts you 5 years ahead in life. You have what it takes. You just have to start. And like Shushmita said, take 3 months. Just give that super intense focus, and at least you're 2.5 years ahead in life, right? Or if not further, depending on how super intense focused you are and how much needs to be done, right? It all depends on you. Yeah. And then the last thing I wanted to end off on, and I'll let you guys add anything else later if you still wanted to, but for me, the topic of today was, how are you ending your year? How you end your December sets up for how you start your new year. End December in a massively powerful place than you began the year, right? Make December even bigger than November. So your January is only topping that off and making it even bigger. Why start tomorrow, which you can do today?
Let's go.
I am done. You guys, it's all yours.
Let's go. That was so powerful. Thank you guys so much. And yes, you might have all these things stopping you right now. At the end of the day, it comes down to you. You make the decision to change. So make that decision today. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jasmita, for being here. And thank you, Misty, as well, for always being here.
I feel like a celebrity this year. I'm ending this.
You are a
celebrity. Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Let's 10x.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. And thank you, everyone, for watching. And we will see you next Sunday.
And from tomorrow, not Sunday, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We want, okay, you guys have to get on this challenge. Starts tomorrow. What is it? I know for me it's like 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. What is it? 5 p.m. UK time?
5 p.m. Yes.
Yes. And I don't remember what it is in Bangladesh. So it's later in the day in Bangladesh.
For
Then.
me, it's 11 p.m. 11 p.m. my time, Bangladesh time. So for all of you who are watching, you need to calculate the time from your region.
Yes, definitely. I like giving the different time zones though, because it kind of gives them somewhat of an idea where they can finish, calculating from there. But yes, get on this challenge. If you're not on this challenge, I don't know what the heck you're doing, or why not? I mean, hello, your opportunity is
In the
knocking.
comments.
Hello, answer the door. Not opportunity only knocks every once in a great long while, if at all. Come on, open the door. Let's get in on this.
Let's
Hello.
go.
Is high on opportunity vibe and like year-ending vibe. So come Misty down, join the challenge from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect. We're so excited. We'll see you there.
You do this for Misty.
If you can't do it for you, do it for Misty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Open the door. I want in. I'm getting cold out here.
Okay.
Hoo-ha-hoo. Let's go. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. We love you. See you guys tomorrow on the challenge. If you're not in the challenge, let us know. We'll get you in.
Closing is always easy when you're in Cardone U. We role play with Grant Cardone's team. They know just what to do. They're always there to support us. We couldn't ask for more. On our way in the right direction, we found what we're looking for. In FLC, in FLC. Closing is better with appointment setters. You'd better believe we're not a team but a family. We work together in harmony. We are devoted, and that you can quote me in FLC. We welcome the newbies gladly. We know there's so much to learn. We've got your back for a lifetime. There's no need for concern. Just look at the world around you. There's deals to close everywhere. And if you face an objection, what would Jabari say? In FLC, in FLC, objections are easy. If you don't believe me, I have to agree. We can role play at any time. To disagree, that is a crime. We're practicing to get the cha-chings in FLC. In FLC. Since we started training, our leads ain't complaining. They're so happy. We get to role play with Big Brother Dave. We've got Coach Sean, the best coach ever born in FLC. All of our closers, they keep their composure. 10x is the goal, Uncle G, well he knows. We've got the spirit, and you've got to hear it. We're FLC.